Oh shit. Welcome to the Horror Podcast. This is episode 92 of the podcast. My name is Mike and I got Dave right beside me. Realest podcast in the game. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube with that video, Anchor.fm, www.yourpodcast.co. I think that's the fastest ones I ever did.
Yeah.
And we're back. Take a deep breath. Everyone here, take a deep breath. I'm zoned in. And I'm gonna put some bats crawling in. I wish we should have had something ready, but it's Halloween.
What are you gonna be for Halloween? What's your worst Halloween costume?
Oh no!
What's the
Because you know what just came in my head was my brother. And you know what my brother does?
What does he do?
If I don't say this, he's gonna say it.
Okay,
If I don't say this, he's gonna say it.
Let's hear the truth.
And he probably will have some secret picture of me because it was real bad.
And if you do, bro,
And you know what? I'll even share an embarrassing Halloween story.
okay, deal.
Both. A tui.
Yeah,
I'll give you a tui.
let's do it.
Going back to my Jersey roots. I'll give you a tui.
I give you two of them.
Give you tui.
Two of them.
So you know what? Okay, which one do you want first?
Give me the worst Halloween costume.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
It's probably not that
This
bad.
is so bad.
It's probably not that
So you
bad.
know, all right. I'll set it. I'll set it
You were
up.
Justin Bieber.
No.
But
I mean,
purple sweater.
Hey dude, I'm not no Gen Z.
Okay.
All right, I'm a millennial.
Okay.
So your boy.
Yeah.
Before school,
Mm-hmm.
I'd be watching the WB Kids.
Oh, I love WB Kids.
So they had Yu-Gi-Oh on.
So you know about Mighty Ducks then?
Yeah.
The D2.
Oh yeah. You know Yu-Gi-Oh?
Do I look not like from Mighty Ducks? Right?
You do yeah.
With his hair.
Yeah. You should just forever wear a fucking hockey helmet.
I
Swear
got
a
the
fucking
type of
hockey
hair
helmet.
that looks like I'm wearing a fucking helmet, dude, or a hat. Go ahead. Tell me.
Do you know Yu-Gi-Oh?
100%.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it. I never watched it.
You guys know the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, that shit.
I was on the Pokemon
So the main kid, his name was Yugi.
Yugi.
And bro,
You were Yugi?
I had Yugi. And dude, the mask was like this plastic face mask that was too small for my face.
Stop it.
And your boy was a chubster. So I had this latex suit and I was just a fat Yugi, bro. And I'm going to say it right here. I don't give a shit.
Dude, why is it when we're that
And my
young?
brother, when I walked out, he just laughed at me.
That's rude, bro. Damn. But
But you know what? Like,
did you hate it?
at that time, I hated him. And I cried. And I cried because it was sad.
You did a lot of damage.
Yeah, basically you did a lot of
You did a
damage.
lot of damage. I don't think you.
But
you were a kid too.
But really looking at it now, it's pretty funny.
It's at the
really
time,
funny,
it's
dude.
hurtful. The
It's
fact that
really funny.
It's funny.
Just a fat Yugi. What about how funny is that, dude?
It sucks when you're chubby when you're young and like everything for kids is like fucking suction cupped on you. Bro, I remember being chubby and my cousin. We went to this Greenwood Lake.
Oh yeah, I love Greenwood Lake.
We went on a boat on Greenwood Lake, and my cousin was like this ripped up wrestler kid. He was always fucking shredded, and I was like this chubby kid. and I remember him. He had a girlfriend at the time. I think she was on the boat too. And I was so embarrassed already. I'm like chubby and I was fucking no shirt.
Sucks,
my dad's
dude.
like, take your shirt off. I'm like, no, man, I don't wanna.
Dude.
I did. And then my cousin starts like fucking with me and like poking at my nipples and shit.
Oh,
And like calling him fluffy. And I was just like, you know what? Now for the rest of my life, that's burned in my fucking memory.
How crazy is that?
So now I can't be fat ever because I go crazy.
Yep. And that
And now I run
stays with
myself
you.
to death.
Stays
and
with
don't
you
eat.
your whole life.
This is the worst. I have to work through it.
You know what's crazy? I can connect like
I have to be in
I
therapy.
can connect
with it.
so many things to just like being called fat as a kid. So many things, bro.
And at the time, you try to like. I remember being so harmed by it, and then just laughing, but like crying on the inside.
But you know what? I could not be a kid that would keep his shirt on in the pool.
No, I wouldn't do it.
Sorry, I can't do that.
I wouldn't do it, and I
because
won't
that
do it.
I feel like it's just because I had a couple friends that did. Even in undershirt, I'm like, hey, dude, you can still see it.
It's odd.
Yeah,
it looks worse.
It's interesting. It's weird.
Doesn't it look worse?
I don't know. Like I don't know what the like mentality is about it. Like how I guess it feels like you're covered. Are your nipples weird?
Am I mine? Yeah.
They could have some weird nipples. You know, maybe that's why they wear it.
Why you're wearing undershirts?
Could be something. I shouldn't jump to anything.
Yeah, but You don't know it at the time, but it does some work.
And then the funniest shit is like I remember it was high school. I was at my friend's party. Parents were out.
Is this a Halloween story?
No, this is like past because like connecting to the fatness.
Okay.
Because like high school, I was more ripped, you know.
Me
and
too,
now
bro.
I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, I'm killing it.
That's when it was like, hey girls, what's up?
And now we're about to go in the pool. I'm like, yo, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
And I remember there's this distinct picture I had on my old phone where it's like just a group pic. We're all in the pool, and I'm specifically like just jacked up, like flexing and everything. I'm like, dude, what am I doing?
I used to never wear a shirt when I was ripped up like that. Because
I would run with my shirt off.
Yeah. It took me a while.
I'd hold on to it like.
Then I finally got there, like where I felt like I looked good with no shirt, and I was like, never wearing a shirt.
I'd go on runs to hold my shirt in my hand. I had a visor, and I'm like.
And then Lena was like, put a fucking shirt on.
Look at him.
Put a shirt on. But dude, I remember getting attention from girls for the first time because like you get in
That's
shape.
weird.
That's a weird feeling.
It is weird.
I didn't know what to do with that.
Yeah, me either.
I was a little like dumbfounded.
Yeah, man.
I was super excited, but like frozen.
It's like I didn't know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
So I just ran.
Yo, so you had an embarrassing Halloween story.
Yeah.
All right, give me it now.
Oh, I forgot I had to say
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
So,
you said a twofer. You said a twofer.
I would always go with a couple friends.
Yeah.
On Halloween. And I'd go every year with my main group of friends.
You guys were delinquents.
Yes.
Yeah.
The whole we would teepee shit. You know.
I knew it. I knew you did that.
I know, man. I don't know.
I never did that.
I never threw eggs because I was like.
So you were nice about it.
Yeah. Because I was still fat kid, so I would keep them and cook them. But
I didn't throw them. I was scrambling them. Ow.
Be like, hey guys, I gotta go. Be right back. Mom's calling me. But there's one year in specific. I was so hyped up.
Yeah.
I was so hyped up.
Why were you hyped?
Because I was going out with my boys for Halloween.
So you were just hyped to do it?
Yeah, I was just hyped like, yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
And I remember plans fell through, and I couldn't go, and I was home alone.
Oh.
And I remember
Where's Sebastian at?
I don't remember where Sebastian was.
Later.
I really don't.
He just left.
But all I remember is I went alone.
To trick or treat, dude?
Bro, I went alone to trick or treat.
No, bro.
I went alone.
You did, for real?
And you know what I did, bro? I went to one house and I gave up. Because I was like, this feels weird.
Man.
I was like, this feels weird.
That's a sad one.
Imagine just going to like a house alone
That's
and they're like,
sad,
trick or treat.
dude.
And you're like, the parents are like, here you go.
No.
Here's the whole box.
Damn. How old were you?
I don't even know. I think I was like 10 or 11 or something.
Dude.
It had to be more. It had to be like 13, 14, 15, somewhere around there.
That makes me sad.
It was sad.
Damn.
Plans fell through. I tried it. I was like, you know what?
That's the
I
thing
want
that breaks
candy,
my heart.
man.
Yeah.
I want
Because you were so
candy.
excited, dude.
Yeah. But then I was like, fuck it.
Damn.
All right, now it's all you, bro. Now it's all you.
For we were talking about, that's sad, man. I want to hug little Mike, dude. Be like, let's go trick-or-treating, bro. I'll take you. I promised, we do it live before the podcast. I know it's Tuesday technically today. Hey, first of all, happy birthday to my boy.
Yes.
Teddy, my son. Everybody send your blessings to my little angel bear. Because I love him so much, dude. I made him ice cream today, doggy ice cream.
Oh.
He loves it.
Hell yeah.
He's just the greatest thing to wake up to. He makes my day. I love him so much, and he's my son. And he's turned 1 today, so
fuck yeah.
It's a really special day.
Happy birthday, Teddy.
So I promised I would talk about embarrassing middle school story from the dance. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'll try to be quick about it. Your boy was smitten. This was a season for I'm gonna get a girlfriend, dude. That's what I kept telling myself.
Gotta get booed up.
8th grade.
Everyone's trying to get a girl.
Yeah. I'm like, you know what? And I knew exactly who.
Oh shit.
And we were like this.
Oh no.
We were like best friends.
Yep.
Oh God. And I was like, I'm not gonna say her name. It was
You
embarrassing.
shared a fruit roll up.
Dude, shared everything.
Oh.
Went to each other's houses, watched fucking One Tree Hill. Greatest shit of all time.
The Lady and the Tramp fruit roll up, dude.
It was the best.
Yeah.
Lady and Tramp fruit.
Yeah.
All of it. All of it. Live right near school. She was the greatest. So I was like, okay, this is when I'm gonna make my move. I go, what would you want me to wear? I ask her. Now that's big for me to ask because that's me saying we're not friends no more.
I've never heard anyone ask that.
That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
It's thoughtful. I think. At the time, I was like,
where?
I was like asking. I was like, "What do you want me to wear?" That's a move.
That is a move.
And
dude.
I'm nervous, but I'm asking. I'm being ballsy.
How old were you?
I was 8th grade. I'm like 12, 13. Scared, bro. But I'm like, I like her.
What do you want me to wear?
In my head, everything's like a movie.
I should use
in
that
my
now,
head,
dude.
I've always been like,
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that movie. I'm
Yes,
trying
dude.
to capture a movie moment in my life. Now I realize I got older, it's not like that. But
No,
but at the time when you're a kid, it's like you want that.
Yep.
So I'm like, I'm gonna make this my movie night. This is the night the boy gets the girl next door, kind of thing. So she goes, pink button up. I'm like, so this is dude. This is the time Panic at the Disco. This time weird music, weird time. Guys wearing girl jeans. It's weird. It was a weird time. So I said, pink. Yeah, pink. All right. I make my grandma fucking drive me to the mall. My grandmother, God, I love her so much. She drives me to the mall because I say, wants me to wear pink tonight.
Oh, wow.
She goes, oh, great. Okay, I'll take you. Takes me to the mall.
She's like, gay?
Yeah, 100%. She's like, don't get walked over by women.
In 2000?
Yeah. Takes me to the mall. I get my pink button up. Dance comes around.
That's kind of
sweating,
sick.
dude. But we're texting.
We're sweating in
it's
the
gonna be the
pink,
coolest. Yeah,
in the pink shirt.
but I'm I'm cologned up.
Yep.
My Davidoff cologne. Davidoff.
What?
You cold water?
Damn.
Cool water? Dude. I stink like cologne. Right? I'm covered in it. I'm like, tonight's the night, right? The mouthwash, everything. I'm fresh to death in my pink button up, in my black pleated pants,
Ooh.
in my shiny shoes, dude. I show up.
Damn.
We're dancing. We're having so much fun.
What's playing?
It's the great fucking Fall Out Boy.
Oh.
Akon.
Oh,
Dude,
no.
all types of shit. Fuji's.
Yes.
All kinds of
with
good
that.
shit. All kinds of good shit. And we're dancing, whatever, and it's like getting late in the night. It's probably like 8 p.m. for us. But at the time, it's late. And I remember I was tired as fuck, but like we're just I'm having the best time with her, dude. And I'm like, oh my God, Last Dance, I'm going to dance with her. You know how they do Last Dance or whatever? Slow dance, right? So I'm like, I can't wait. I sit down. I remember this. I hear the Last Dance, everybody. Last Dance. This last one. Grab a partner. If you brought a date, bring her.
Oh, damn.
So I'm looking for her, right? I'm like, oh, right here. I see her
Oh, no.
get up. And she's all excited. She's all excited, jumping around and shit. And she grabs another dude. This dude, I'm not going to say his name, but I had a fist fight with him before
Oh, my God.
on my front lawn.
Was it because of this?
No, different.
Oh, shit.
I didn't even know this at the time. He gets up. They start dancing, slow dancing. This is like the first slow dance ever for all of us, right? Like this was supposed to be the first slow dance.
There's no like hint or
Zero.
anything?
Bro, when I say zero. I had no idea she even liked him. Zero.
What?
I was friend zoned. I didn't even know it. In my mind, I was building up to that moment,
Yo.
like a movie.
Come on.
The whole time she liked this other
Dude,
dude.
we're sharing depressing stories.
We'll check it. They're dancing, whatever. The whole dance, I'm sitting there. I'm like, like sitting in my chair, pretending like I'm having the best time, just sitting there while everyone's dancing. Everyone goes, ooh. I look. They're making out. Deep, bro. Deep.
No.
Hard make out.
No.
And I never seen that up close either. Like we were all pretty prude for the most part, and that was like a big deal. The whole dance stopped. They were the only. Everyone's like circling them, and I was sitting there at the table like this.
Even the teachers were watching?
And I was just like, that's it.
Teachers were like, nice.
Yeah. No one did anything.
What?
And I just sat there and I was
That's
like,
so
my
weird.
little heart was shattered. That it's so funny when a fantasy, like you build it up when you're a kid,
And it just shatters in
and it
front
just
of you.
disintegrates.
Wait, what the fuck, man? Yo, fuck her, dude.
No.
Hey.
She was great.
Hey, you.
No. It's not her fault. I built it up in my mind.
Okay.
I never pulled
That
the trigger.
sucks.
I wore pink. Like I did nothing like I should have done it. And it happened how it happened. But
That's the worst feeling,
that's my embarrassing
bro.
middle school story.
That's the I don't know if I told. That reminds me of this one other one that I had. I think maybe I told it on the podcast, but I remember it was this girl I liked in high school.
Yeah.
But like leading up to the end of high school, I had this whole like ordeal.
Is it?
Yeah. And
don't know why we can.
I don't know. I don't even know.
I
what
like
that
that though.
is. But
Because I don't know.
it was someone I liked,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like I wasn't gonna. I didn't really. I was too scared to like say anything because like there was other relationships going on.
Yeah.
And then I remember.
Was she with someone else kind of deal? Or
I didn't know because like we was after high school.
Got you.
And I didn't hear anything. I asked my friends.
This is after high school.
Yeah.
Got you.
So I'm like, oh, you want to hang out? We're going on a hike. Blah blah blah. We started having a good time, hanging out. And then like the day I was gonna ask her.
Yeah.
To go out.
Yeah.
I remember it was just like. She's just like, oh, I'm going out with this kid.
Just said it to you
like my
that?
friend. I'm like,
said it to you like that?
Yeah.
When you were asking her? Or you
I was
ask her?
about to.
And she just said, hey, by the way.
Yeah. And I was like,
Is there anything worse?
I was like, oh, cool. Yeah, dude. Whoa, I didn't know.
And then did you ever text her again?
No.
Isn't that
I haven't
funny?
spoken to her ever again.
Now, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Don't you think that she knows? Because you stopped talking to
Yeah,
her
probably.
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So it's not like they don't know.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking wild?
It is weird. Because they're
This is
like,
my-
are they not noticing? Or
Here's my thing. I think when one person likes another person, both parties know.
Yeah.
In some capacity.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, you either choose to ignore it or you deal with it.
Yeah.
I don't like when people ignore it, man.
Yeah.
It's tough. I don't like
But I
'Cause
can,
I feel like
I can see on the other side though,
can
it's
see it
like
too. I can see it
someone
too.
likes you, you're like, oh, let's play around, whatever. This feels nice. We're in fucking high school.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I think the people, whoever's been interested in me that I couldn't be, or I didn't want to be with, I always had that moment where I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I'm
Yeah.
flattered, but I can't because, or I don't see it that, or whatever. And it wasn't a lot of times, but like, I think
Yeah.
that's how I've handled most of the situations I've ever been in where I knew someone liked me
Mm-hmm.
that I couldn't be, like, I wasn't available for,
Uh-huh.
or I didn't want to be. But I just
Yeah.
don't like when people are like,
Yeah, yeah.
when a girl's like she knows.
Yeah.
Like oh, I almost said her name. Homegirl at the 8th grade dance. I like, you know.
It's like leading on.
You knew.
And,
I wore pink for you. I did the whole
Yeah, I asked you what should I wear.
texting on MySpace
Now
nonstop.
I'm here sitting in a pink shirt
and
alone.
my heart's broken.
Yeah.
And little Dave's got to pick up the pieces and get through summer.
Yeah. But you know what, man? That wasn't the one.
And then I just jumped to another fantasy.
Wasn't the
on,
one,
on
bro.
another girl.
Yeah.
That's
dude,
how,
that's
how I work.
that was my thing, dude. Same with me, dude.
Worst.
It's just fantasy.
Hey, I don't think
yeah,
we're
if you're
alone.
young, dude,
It's
if you got
the
some young
worst.
people. I know we got some younger people.
Yeah.
Hey, the fantasies, all the like the amazing dreams you make in your head. Realize, dude, you're making a world. Realize you're writing a book, and you're not gonna sell it to anyone. You're writing a book that's gonna just explode.
And that's fiction. It's good to have dreams. I
Yeah.
think dreams are different.
And it's amazing to be romantic and
Yes.
loving and, I get it. I get it, dude. I'm hopeless fucking romantic. I love this shit.
Me too.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm all about it.
Yeah.
I love
It's a good
passion
way to see
between
the
two
world.
people.
Yeah,
Yes.
100%.
And I don't know, man. It's just sometimes you get caught in it. I've gotten caught, dude, so many times. And it really just fucked me up.
You gotta keep an eye out on when you're building a fantasy.
Yeah.
If there's something based, like there's things you can do, I think, where you're like, this is what I want for my life. This is my goal. But you have to know like where your parameters are in that goal. Like I can control this. I can't control what someone thinks or likes or dislikes about me.
Yep.
So I'm not gonna run myself crazy trying to attempt to make someone like me.
Yeah.
If there's some kind of opening, that's up to me to shoot the shot.
Yeah.
Now, if I do that, that's because I want to do that, not because I want them to do something. Like that's when it gets crazy.
Yes.
And then you start planning your wedding and what the house is looking like and all that shit.
Once
and that's when it's over.
Once things start going good, you're like, now you're like,
Yeah. It's hard, man.
My pen is hot.
Oh,
I want to write.
It's hard, dude. Goals for your life. You want to be something.
Yes.
I want to be a musician. I want to be an actor. I want to be a writer. I want to be.
Yeah. And then you start like including them into all that. And you're like, hey, dude, like you start including like, oh, like I'm going to be doing this and we're going to have this schedule, blah, blah, blah. And like, it's like, hey, dude, you're sitting on your ass.
Like, do you think it's good to have dreams or no?
I think it's good to have dreams.
Or is it more dangerous?
That's touchy, man.
I'm definitely a dreamer.
I think, it's good to have dreams, man. It's like, like my dream of my life is like, successful with my stuff. I take care of my family. I, meet someone that, I can consider, you know, a close partner that I can
Home
grow
run.
with, and
Yeah,
just something that blossoms,
Yeah.
you know. But
God damn it.
yeah, it's just, and like, yeah, you could say that's a dream. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just, you have to realize dreams are dreams.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird distinction. I
Yeah.
think I think it's great to have a dream, because if you this is what I think a dream is tied into a hope, because it's better to live with, I think, hope. Like where I came from, it was like I always had this thing I hoped I can do to make my life special.
Yeah.
So it was like this far off thing that I was like, if I whatever I find it, like I want to be something special.
Yeah.
So whatever that thing is, I want to be it. And I didn't even know what it was. But I was always like chasing this idea of like being special in the eyes of other people.
Yeah.
And that kept me going. That was like my dream. It was very vague and cloudy and didn't make sense. And then I was like, well, I'm not really interested in doing anything. And then I kind of stalled out. Didn't have a dream anymore.
Huh.
And then it was like acting became interesting. And I was like, oh, I just want to be the greatest actor of all time.
Yeah.
I was like, well, that's a pretty lofty dream.
Mm-hmm.
Why not set little goals?
Yeah.
And then the dream started to become more, it took shape. And then it was like, through acting, I found writing things. I was like, why don't I publish a book? That's a small dream I could accomplish if I set that goal. That's something I can work towards, and it's on me.
Yeah.
It's on me.
You know what I can say? It's like, because I mean, that's what they say, is like, you're trying to make your dreams a reality.
Yeah.
You know? So making those steps to those smaller goals are like basically making those things physical in your life.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the goal.
I think it gets you excited.
Yeah.
So dreams are good
And you
for
need
that.
that.
You need a little
You need
fire
that.
in your tank, right? You need like something to
I think, you know what it is?
keep you going.
The dreams that I've made with relationships don't,
They never
like,
look that
there's
way.
no purpose for them.
Uh-huh.
It's literally just to make me feel like, yay.
Okay, it makes you feel
Yeah,
like,
you're like,
hit,
ooh.
like a hit or something.
Yeah, hit your heart or something. You
like
know,
a drug.
it's like a temporary satisfaction.
Yeah.
You know? I think that's the difference.
That's scary.
Yeah. 'Cause
That's
I was
dangerous.
fiending for it, bro.
Yeah,
Fiending for it.
And then that's why
That sense of special, you feel
I
special.
felt it too.
All that
And then
shit.
it scares me. It scared me when I was younger because I would just jump.
Yep.
It'd be like, okay, this is the greatest.
Yeah.
She's the greatest thing all time. She's the Madonna. She's the
Yes.
perfect woman.
And think of,
And then when it didn't work,
yeah.
I go to the next one.
Dude, now my first relationship was, my first serious thing was like so just, we were both dreaming.
Mm-hmm.
But like living and dreaming, you know?
Yeah.
And like, I guess like those dreams covered up a lot of like insecurities and darkness. But dude, it's just like, imagine two people completely, and that's my norm, and that's my normal, and that's what I think.
Yeah.
And now I'm past that relationship. Now the next ones, I'm like, what the fuck do I do?
Whoa.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
It's weird, man. That's the one thing I'm
feel you.
adjusting to now still.
I feel you.
It's tough.
Yeah.
I think that's a big thing that really like, it changed it fucked with my perception on relationships and like being with other people, things like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Hell yeah, dude. I think it gets that.
It's weird. I gotta learn. I gotta like learn how to be a person now.
I was gonna say, do you? Is it like a red flag every time you have the idea of being with someone new? Is it like,
yeah, kind of.
I'm a little scared.
It's like and like I've been doing like the little dating stuff with like the dating apps, but and like the experiences that I have were like so. I'm almost like sometimes in the moment I'm like, what the fuck? Like I don't even know what to do. It's just, this is so like not. It's just like I'm meeting with someone, like we're like, all right, cool. We're like gonna see how, if we're chill, we're cool, and it just feels like all that dreaminess stuff is just like out the window. There's nothing.
Okay.
You know, so I don't feel like any magic.
Right.
You know, the magic feels like it's just lost.
Wow.
Like it's not there anymore.
It feels like numb when you meet,
like
there's no more fantasy?
I don't feel no fantasy,
no more
nothing.
excitement like that.
Yeah, and I miss it.
Really?
I miss it.
Wow.
And I don't know how to get that
For
back.
real?
I guess
So-
I think it's I just haven't met the right person.
Yeah, 100%.
You
I think
know?
it has a lot to do with it. But like flower dress girl when she came into the do you remember that, the cafe?
Yes.
Did you feel like
I
butterflies? and
felt a butterfly magic, dude.
And that was the only time since.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I haven't thought about that, man. I tried to forget about her because I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, I got you.
That was so funny when we were talking about that. I was getting roasted for that.
It's so weird, man.
Yeah. How weird, man.
Because I think about like you're a catch.
No, dude.
Like 100,
Bro, but like
no cat. My boy Mike's a catch. You're a catch, dude. You're a handsome guy. You're a hardworking dude. You're funny as fuck. You're caring. And
I feel like
sweet.
I got the attributes of a good partner.
You're 100% a good partner. It's a weird, and it just, that proves to me how hard it is to find like a chemistry between two people.
Yeah. It's
You know
definitely
what I
rare.
mean? It's like timing. It's the universe putting two people together at the right time.
I think it just happens.
I think honestly, I believe it happens when it's supposed to happen.
Yeah,
and I know that sounds kind of lofty and weird.
Yeah,
but I do believe that. I believe like we're gonna laugh at this one day because we're gonna look back and listen to this podcast and be like, "Oh my god, wasn't that funny when you were?" And you're gonna be with your wife at the time, and be like,
"Yep,
I found literally the perfect person for me at the right time, the perfect time, and like everything happened the way it was supposed to."
And I think every time I like, am just like trying to get it or chase it, it just doesn't work. You know what I mean?
Like how?
Like every time
when
I'm going after it, it ends up not working,
dude.
So I'm like, hey man, now I'm just like, whatever, dude, whatever the fuck happened.
It's
tough though, because
like you have to do that, right? Like you have to be open to chase, like not chasing, but like you have to be open to trying to
dude, there's a whole world out there, man.
You
I
don't want to miss anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even about missing. It's just like I obviously want to make more interactions.
Yeah,
you know, with people, even if it ends up just being, I want to learn how to meet someone like that. Like try it, shoot my shot, and if it doesn't work, hey, well, it was cool. We'll be friends.
Yeah,
you know, I feel like that's healthy.
Yeah, it is.
I can see the healthiness in it.
I've never done that.
Me either.
I never had like the time or the.
Yeah,
I never did it. It never happened for me, and I'm always curious about that. Like how would that go?
I still work at the cafe.
Yeah,
and this last person I saw walked in. And dude, it was so awkward.
Wait a second.
No, I don't care. It's fine. I don't care at this point.
No.
What?
Last person you spoke to?
Yeah.
Last person you dated?
Last person I just saw off the Bumble.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
No. Good.
Yeah, no, we're chilling.
Wait, so you saw someone off Bumble?
No, this is the last one. You met them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And I saw. This is the first time I saw them in a long. And I haven't talked to them at all.
Cool.
But I'm like, at first I was like, oh, this is weird.
She.
No.
Okay.
No. Dave, let me control this.
Pronouns? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Initials.
I apologize.
But no, it was this person that I met off Bumble, and they randomly came in, and I felt that weird like, oh. But then I was like, who gives a fuck?
That's what it is, man. And she came in.
Yeah.
So she wanted to see you.
I don't know. I don't even want to. I didn't even.
Let's not go there.
You know what? I didn't even think about that.
Let's not even go there.
I didn't even think about that, so it's cool.
This is my problem. I do that too much.
Yeah. Don't say that. Like, don't say that.
I do that way too much. That's my issue.
No, I get you though.
I gotta shut my mouth.
You know, you're locked up. You can't.
Cuffed up.
Nothing. So you try to live through me.
Yeah. Yes. I just want to live through you.
I feel that.
No.
Yeah. I'm living, bro. I'm living.
I'll tell you what. You go through the infatuation phase, right?
Yeah.
Enjoy it. No, for real. Because like, when you're with someone for years, we talked about this with your mother.
Oh yeah.
I loved hanging with your mother, by the way.
That's cool, right?
She's the shit.
Yeah.
Shout out mom, because she's the
big shout out, mom.
coolest person ever to hang with.
Yeah. Dude, it's really crazy. Wise. It's one thing that really makes me think of is like, it's like you meeting her. It's like you have no clue about the life she lived.
Dude, I wish I could know more. I was so curious.
We gotta hang out again. We could talk about it.
I would love to.
I'm telling you, bro. It's like
I see it in her,
bro. It's like, and think about that of everyone.
Yeah.
Any person you meet, you don't know anything about their life or the hardships they went through. Like, to put yourself in their shoes. Like, if you asked them, or I don't know, it's just I'd start thinking about that a lot more now.
Yeah.
It's like what this person went through to fucking, work at this job or come in. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I gotta start thinking about that more.
Every person has a story.
Yeah.
And like if you had the time to sit and talk, you'd be moved by it.
Yeah, for sure.
Everyone had their own experience, and oh man, that's why story's so cool.
Oh yeah.
If you really get the chance to like be with another person, and hear their story, it's something. I guarantee it'll change you. It'll move you.
Yeah. I want to actually bring up this is from if my brother's watching, he probably noticed this.
Oh,
I'm using it now. I'm taking it over.
Thanks, bro.
It was his journal. He didn't use it. He didn't use it a lot, but
okay.
It was just the one that he used for a little. But I'm doing the Adam Louder course. If you all are actors and you're trying
we're in the course.
Yeah, I'm in the course.
Skillshare.
And Skillshare.com/Adam Louder. If you just search Adam Louder Skillshare, it'll come up. If you're acting, you're trying to act, you're trying to, brush up on your things.
He just texted me. How weird is that?
Really?
Yeah.
the signs. If you're you know, you're trying to brush up on your skills or you're experienced or beginner, I feel like it's good for everyone.
It's good for every
I'm
level.
doing it. I'm not even an actor, man.
How do you feel?
And it feels like, honestly, dude, I'm like, fuck, like it's such a good thing for everyone.
Yeah.
Because being outside of acting,
Yeah.
you still get to learn about the process that you can, the thing you can create to make it easier for actors
Yes.
to, you know, figure out, you know, the characters, the story, the plot, everything.
Yeah.
You know? And one thing he asked in the beginning was, why do you want to be an actor?
Yeah.
Which I don't want to give out too much, but that's obviously a simple question. But I changed it just to things like that. I changed like, why do you want to be a filmmaker?
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, I was like, fuck, I sat down for like an hour, dude. And I was like, really thinking like, why do I want to do this?
Yeah.
And I tried to just keep boiling it down. And the thing I got to, just a simple thing, I put capture the human in me.
Bam.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I went from
Let's go.
and like I want to tell stories that I feel mean something to me that could reach another person, feelings inside that I haven't sometimes expressed, but I want to work and figure out and share them with others. And then I was like, that's really, I'm just trying to find that thing inside me that makes me who I am.
Yes.
As a person.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Hell yeah, Mike.
Yeah.
Doesn't that empower you when you boil it down and you're like, oh, that's why I want to do this.
And then I'm like thinking about the stuff I'm like writing or the things I did in the past, and I'm like, what the like this is exactly my like thing. Like this is the one I'm putting into the stories I write, and like I don't know, man. It's just who I am, and I'm like, that's so cool that I can have like my own thing.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
Go sign up, figure it out, boys.
I think I want to answer the question now.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Why do I want to
be an actor?
Why do I act?
Why do you want to be an actor?
Why do I want to be an actor? I want to be of service through story, using other people's words to translate real meaningful things that I want to express to make people feel less alone. That's the service, I guess, to sum up. I want to express personal things with other people's words, but with my personal things and my vessel to make people feel less alone.
You want people to feel less alone.
100%. Because I know when story happened for me, I felt safe. I felt connected, like I was part of a community or a world.
That's really specific.
That's the thing that it's huge to me.
Wow.
Dude, I want to explain something real quick to you.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you've experienced it yet, but I think it'd be cool if you ever did. There's something about the first time, I won't even say the first time. You're working on, let's say you're working, like I want to go into scripts with you. I want us to, like, because you said you want to work on a play, like break down plays together, analyze plays. Also, go check out Adam's class because it gets into it.
Oh yeah.
We should analyze a play together.
I'm down.
But like you work on a play, let's say you get a part. You work on a play. Now you know when you sign up, you know that you're going to be in front of X amount of people performing another person's words.
Oh.
So I think about that.
Yeah.
I know we're selling tickets. I know this. On this date through this date, I have to be here.
Yep.
And I have to be ready to say these words.
Yep.
From a real place. I have to be going through what they're going through in my own life. I have to parallel what this character is going through. I have to do this.
Yeah.
On a stage.
Yeah.
In front of other people. Just imagine that.
Yeah.
You work your ass off, right? You're busting. You analyze the script from however long. Then you start connecting the dots, and you say, this is what the character has to do. So I have to do this. 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 And you lay all these things out for yourself. You work on them for however long you get, months. Hopefully not. If not, a couple weeks, whatever. You get to the day. You go out on stage. There is when you are in the pocket of acting something well, I want to describe it. What I feel.
Oh man.
Like when you know you're doing well.
You feel it while you're up there?
Mike? I think that the first notion I feel is like I feel swept up in whatever I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because I'm focused on what I'm doing.
When I watch, I feel like you're just not, you're there, but in that character and not there as Dave.
But you know why? It's because the doing is meaningful to me, to Dave.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I built that a month ago.
Yep.
And I worked on that or whatever. So I know what I feel in that moment is I feel completely swept up to the point where I don't need to think. There's no thinking. It's I'm doing a thing. Either off of you, I need to get something or whatever, or I'm doing a thing I need to do. I need to get it done. But I need to for a real personal reason. I built that night. There's something I really have to get done for a real personal reason. So it's really important to me. So the first notion I feel is I feel swept up in whatever I'm doing. I forget there's an audience. I forget we're on a stage. I forget everything. It feels like I'm just moving. Like I have to get it done for whatever purpose, right? And then I swear to God, for like a second or two, there's like a buzz of energy. I swear to God. I'll be moved off of what the person in front of me is doing, right? By something, and I'll feel my blood in my body change temperature, right? And for a second, if I check in ever, and this is like no good, but like, you know, sometimes you fall out for a second. The audience is like this. Listen.
Just silent.
That.
You just hear it.
You hear a buzz of energy, but no sound. And you know everyone's like...
Yeah, just tuned in.
It's so weird. But when you watch, like, I'll explain it like this. You watch a cat. If you watched a cat on stage doing whatever a cat does, you'd be like this.
Yep.
What the fuck is this? Because it's a cat. It's not thinking about what it's doing. It's doing the thing it's necessary for it to do because a cat moves in a meaningful way all the time.
Yep.
It's like, I'm hungry. I want to lay on this windowsill because I'm tired. Whatever the fuck. But it's doing it for it. It's not doing it for an audience. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're fully in tune.
So the audience, as a viewer, you're like, this is captivating. Yeah. This thing's just living. It's purpose, moment to moment to moment. It's not even thinking ahead. It's not thinking behind. Yep. It's not worried about what we're doing. It's doing it solely the thing it wants to do in the moment because it has to. Mm-hmm. If you saw a dog on stage, same thing. You saw any animal on stage, same thing. For some reason, humans, when you go into acting, you're like, you're heady. You're like, I want to be good. Yep. I want to impress people. I want to get good critiques. I can't wait for, if an agent's here, I want them to see me do well. So I'm going to really fucking give it to them this time. Yep. You know, I'm going to be loud. I'm going to pop off watch this next, she's going to say the thing. And that's my cue. You're lying. Yeah. The second you do that, this is my belief. You're lying and you're stealing money from people who pay to watch you do your thing. Damn. It'd be just like plumbing, dude. It'd be like if you paid me to come fix your plumbing in your house, and I was just like clanking wrenches on the pipes and making noise and shit, and like, well, there's a real problem here. You know, it's gonna be another $200. Damn, you know, you got water. I'm just making a scene. Yeah, and then I leave, and your toilet's broken in like less than 24 hours because I didn't do shit. Yeah, it's a craft. That's why I love that Adam made this class to give you how you can really be yourself and be moment to moment acting, living truthfully under imaginary circumstances. That's the definition of acting that we subscribe to, that you love. Yeah. You know, that we all love. Yeah. I think like unknowingly, that's what we're subscribing to. 100%. You know, that's the thing that captivates us. And you know it when you see it, I think. That's why people say it's movie magic. You know, like, it's so you rare. Feel it, you get moved. Isn't it rare? How many times you watch something you're like, like there's no meaning in what they're doing. Yeah. You know what's you can tell they're hamming it up a bit. You know what's a really weird thing to think about? It's like there is this whole thing making a movie. Yeah. And it's all made, it's a whole process, bro. Yeah, yeah. And it's all made for an audience that has no clue about anything. Any of the process? Yeah, any dude. Of it. Bro, it's so weird to think about. I think I think the people who are outside of it will watch NCIS and be like, it's the greatest show I've ever seen. Bro, think about, because it's like being fed McDonald's all your life. You never knew that was like, you can go to Whole Foods and get a really like beautiful organic chicken and cook it. You know what I'm saying? I think about going back to like the 90s, instead, like going back to the original fucking like filmmakers, like all the tops, and like how back then there wasn't internet for anything. There was maybe like on the back of like
the fucking DVD, there's, you know, the names of everyone, but no
Right.
one fucking reads that.
Right.
It's in the fucking text that you can't even read.
Right.
You know, it's like no one knew any of them.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh, this movie's sick. Fucking Matt Damon's in it. Matt Damon.
Yeah, Matt Damon.
It's like, he's the top.
Yeah.
It's weird, man.
Yeah. It's a weird thing.
And like those, to think that all those fucking people love that shit so much that they're going to fucking do it.
Yeah.
They don't care if their names are on the
No,
thing.
bro. The hardest working dudes are the
They
ones
just
that
want to do it.
I'm telling you, the dudes that are in the part of a
The
crew of a
grips,
film,
the fucking
they're the hardest working
gaffers,
motherfuckers
all
on
this shit.
film,
Yeah, man.
And they get no credit.
They have so much knowledge. They have know everything.
You know what a movie would look like without that? Like the hardest working dudes on set like that? It would look like a shit
Like
stupid
terrible.
film. Straight up.
Yeah.
The lighting and shit.
Yeah.
The shit that I've seen people construct in like 30 minutes to look like a fucking planetarium on a ceiling. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. You gotta do the work. Yeah.
It's a collaborative process, man. And acting gets a lot of like it steals a lot of the hype.
Yeah, it's funny because when I went to school for like to actually learn about the whole process of filmmaking and stuff, I'm like, oh, it's just like I'm learning about all the different positions. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, there's all this shit.
Yeah,
it's cool, you know.
I picked up from Criterion the trilogy before trilogy.
Yeah, that shit looks nice.
Dude, I was watching Linklater, Richard Linklater's. There's like bonus features.
Oh
and shit.
yes.
And so there was a documentary on him in one of the DVDs. And I'm watching it, and he's this young kid from Austin, like in college, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm gonna move to New York and be a playwright. Like that's what he wanted to do.
Yep.
He's like, you know what? This group of kids at the school are doing films. They have this little I forget what the name of the group was. So he's like, you know, I want to do that. I want to make films. So he got a little camera. He bought a little equipment, little sound equipment, little camera, some film because they were shooting on film, and they went out with these guys, and like he wrote a terrible short, and he like traveled to see his buddy on a train like a few cities away, and he filmed his first short film. And I'm like, that's how you start. Now think of where Richard Linklater's at now. Like he was nominated for Oscars. He's the shit.
Yep.
And he only filmed in like Austin, Texas. Like he kept it home, and like he still is in Austin, and he made all these films with these Texas filmmakers and Texas actors, and he did all this shit locally. He said pretty much fuck you to Hollywood for a while.
Oh yeah.
He made some of the best films ever. And in the documentary, he was like, at the time, he made Dazed and Confused. And that was like a big hit for him. Slacker was his first big hit film, and he got distribution through like someone who just took a chance and sold some tickets, and then he got a real shot at Hollywood. And Dazed and Confused was the film, and they marketed it all wrong because they didn't know what they had. Because it was indie. It was like a different kind of film. But they marketed it like a stony film. Like it was like a weird, like a Pineapple Express type of thing. People weren't about it. So it bombed. And then it came back the following year, and he used a different distributor, an indie distributor, and and it took off, and it went crazy. People love it's still a classic. You know? And his career took off because of it. And then he did the Before trilogy. He did Before Sunrise. And nobody wanted to touch it. Everyone was like, a film about a guy and a girl who meet on a train, walk around Vienna for a day.
That's
no, thank you. What? It's a bunch of speeches in the script. Who cares? Who cares? And he said, the actors were worried. Ethan Hawke was worried.
I read about that.
And they were worried, and they said, you know, we should add jokes to this or something. We should add something to this because I don't think people are going to like it. And he said, talk about sticking to your guns, man. When you're telling your story for your purpose. This goes back to why do you do it? Why are you doing it? You got to be solid. Whatever it is, you got to be solid because the world's going to fucking try to knock you off your thing. And they're going to question it and critique it, and you're going to be scared. If you're solid, you're going to do it. He said, he goes, I've been with you guys for 2 weeks in Vienna. He goes, and I haven't been bored 1 minute. And he goes, if they don't like this film, then that film not for that person who's watching it.
Fuck.
And he made that film for that purpose. It's about time between two people. It's about unrequited love. It's about if you meet somebody, the what if. This feels very special right now for this one moment. If this is all we have, should we just spend every minute together until it's over? What do we do? And we all have those questions. And he had the same questions, and it drove him crazy, and he made a film about it. And that film blew the fuck up. And people were like, you're going to make a second film 9 years later?
And you're going to be just walking again?
Yeah. And you guys are going to meet in Paris? No shot.
Dude.
And he did it. And it was dude,
I
could talk about
respect
those
that, man.
movies
I
forever.
gotta look into more of his stuff. I gotta buy the
Linklater's
collection, I think.
Guy.
Yeah, I gotta
Linklater's
watch
the
those
guy.
again, man.
But it means something to me because it's
Yeah.
about relationship between two people.
Yep.
The power, the force between two people,
Yeah.
and what that can mean to a life. I think that really is a special thing.
That question, dude, it's like
It's a huge thing.
it's everyone does things.
It's time, dude.
Yes.
He uses time in his stories, bro. You meet somebody, you either pull the trigger or you don't, right?
Yeah. That's one of the hardest things to really like
Or it
capture
happens-
in a film, man.
It's
is
so
time.
hard, dude. It's so hard.
Yeah.
He seemed to do it effortlessly with his.
Oh yeah.
And but if you choose to not act, both parties, you go one way, they go another. There's no movie.
Mm.
She stays on the train, no movie.
Yep.
The point of the movie is to show you what
crazy.
like could happen
Yeah.
if you both got off the train. If you and the person you thought you wanted to, if you meet somebody and you're like girl in the flower dress,
Yeah.
it's girl in the flower dress type of shit.
Yep.
You know, if you say, "Do you want to? Can we go outside?" Just talk, or what? Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows what happens? That's the story.
Oh yeah.
Now 9 years later, after that night, you meet again. What would life be like? It makes so much sense to me
Yeah, it does.
because life changes you.
For
and then,
sure.
And then would you still be the same people you were on the train 9 years ago? Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be possible to be together? Who knows? Let's see.
Yeah, man.
There's nothing crazy happening,
No.
but it's something huge
It's
happening.
really big.
I don't
That's
know.
like human. That's like as human as it is,
I
man.
fucking love it. I love it.
Yeah.
That's my rant
What a legend.
on Linklater.
You should just make the fourth one. They just are about to. They have that moment
Yeah.
on the train, but
Yeah.
they just don't.
Yeah.
And it ends. That's
Or
the,
they're
that's
like-
the fourth one.
Yeah. Or one dies and then there's what do you do then? I don't know.
I respect that, man. I really respect like just sticking to your vision.
Yeah. I think about that with the Rose Garden sometimes. I'm like,
Yeah,
we should bring him back in like 14 years.
that'd be cool. Yeah.
Just to see like where would these characters actually
Yeah.
be, like a Linklater. He did Boyhood in 12 years, was it? Raised a kid.
Yeah.
A kid grew up in front of our eyes on screen. Did you ever see that movie?
No.
Oh my God. He took
Boyhood.
he got this kid.
Oh yes. I don't
Ethan
remember
Hawke's
if I
in it,
watched
too.
it, but I
Ethan Hawke
remember
played the
hearing about
father.
that.
And oh my God, what's her name? She
He
won
did
the Oscar for it.
through all 12 years, right?
Through all 12 years. And they would meet up for like a couple weeks every year in the summer
Wow,
when the kid had off from school. And they would shoot some scenes.
that's insane.
For 12 years, he filmed that. So you literally, this is why I
Yeah.
think he's a genius. You literally see a human being age in front of you.
Yeah.
It's not like this is the kid actor, this is the adult actor, this is the parent actor, whatever.
Mm.
You see, it means something. It's not, he's not lying to us. You can't lie about, they're not aging him with makeup. The kid's
Yeah.
growing up. He's getting acting.
Yep.
He's like 14, you know?
Damn.
He's got his voice is cracking. He's got ideas about girls.
Yeah,
It's fucking wild.
it's crazy.
Ethan Hawke too, man. He starts as this hot
Yeah.
shot father who like wants to give his kid the world, and like you end at a totally different place.
Hmm.
It's just a cool thing. And as an actor, you're going through different things. Ethan Hawke said this in oh my God.
Yeah, right there. Yep.
He said you know, this is what I want to talk about too. Damn, how long is this? I'm just fucking.
We'll just go, dude. Who cares?
Okay. I think it's important.
Yeah.
He spoke about in this documentary. He was like, you know, when Before Sunrise came to me, you know, Linklater said, no one had ever given me that kind of space in a project to be like, I want you to, not much responsibility. It was always just like, I'm hiring you to act this thing, this part, this one thing. That's it. Read the script, come do the work, come to set. You're the actor, do the part.
Mm.
Linklater was like, write this thing with me, with Julie.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna write it together. I want us all to be a part of this thing.
Oh wow.
So they wrote it together.
Yeah.
The writers
I didn't know that.
they're literally writers. They have writer credits on the script.
Wow.
So and I love when that's how I try to do my shit.
Yeah.
But Ethan said this came to me at a point in my life when I felt very much alone, and I was very like in a bad place in my life. It was a
Wow.
very dark place, and I felt very much alone. And then that was like my safe bubble.
Mm.
So the film saved his life in a way.
Yeah.
That time in his life like
Wow.
was saved because he was a part of a project
Yeah.
that made him feel like a little family.
Yeah.
And he had to do a thing on it that was like connecting with someone instead of secluding.
Yeah. Think about it. Let's link that back to fucking dreams, dude. Creating our own world, bro,
Yeah.
to get us through.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that happens like that too.
Yeah. It's weird. It's weird. It's so weird.
I'm excited for the future, bro.
Me too, man. I'm actually
I know you're
excited
doing
for
stuff
the first time in a long time, man.
Yes.
But it's good. It's good that we're excited, and we should be more hopeful than we are doubtful.
Boom. I love that.
Try to be more hopeful.
Oh yeah.
Find things, even if it's a dream, even if it's something that, but it's a dream that's tangible. It's a dream that something in you says, like, whispers, like, I think I could get there. Like, I don't know why. I think I could, like, for real, like, a little voice in you. If there's a voice whispering you, like, hold on to that. That's a hopeful voice.
Yeah.
It's better to have hope. I've learned this past few months, like, find the hope, find the light.
Boom.
Look for
That's all we can do right now, for sure.
It's around somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Let's move on.
Let's go on to this, man.
Let's do our thing.
Boom. We'll go to the current events. Segment of the podcast.
Hey.
I'm gonna check this camera really quick.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Yeah. How are my eyebrows?
Of course it's running. Like, why did the last time we just turn off, bro?
Because you didn't have that's why.
Stupid as fuck. Yeah, because that one really connects to the other one.
Well, because it
tells
knew
it to stay on.
It knew it didn't have a support, so it was like, fuck it. I'm gonna fuck up your day.
All right.
Bam.
All right, and let's get into the current event stuff. There's some stuff I want to bring up. I'm from Poland.
Yeah.
My family's Polish.
Shout out Poland.
And right now, maybe not shout out Poland.
Oh.
Dude, Poland was some like UN like official or something said Poland is one of the worst like places for LGBT like people right now.
Really?
In the world, dude. 1/3 of Poland is fucking declared LGBT free.
Wow.
It's I had no fucking clue.
Really?
My whole life, bro.
Yeah.
I knew there was like, because obviously Poland is it's a very like independent country. It's like separate from it's like part of like I think the UN deal and stuff, but they have their own currency and like they're kind of still separate.
Right.
You know, it's very independent and they're very Catholic based.
Okay.
So obviously
you're gonna get
Catholics
some,
and you know
rigidity.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of conservative values, stuff like that. I wasn't really raised like that by my parents, but so it's weird to see like headlines like this coming out. So it kind of like hurts because you know in this day and age, man, it's like, come on, you know, we can't hold like we there's so many things. I don't know. It just hurts to see it. And there's been a lot of like protests right now for the first time. I haven't heard of protests in Poland in forever. Even my parents were like, what the fuck, man? Yeah. It's crazy. And get this, past this, you know, this has been a thing. You know, it's not even like new that it's been like those zones have been, you know, free. But they banned abortion. Whoa. So before it was there was 3 counts of abortion that you could have is if you know you were raped or if the baby had like a defect or something like that. Right. And they outruled like some of those things, so they just banned it completely. Wow. Imagine that, bro.
In 2020, man,
if you have a defected like child, like birthed or like damaged or something, like you just have to fucking have it.
Or if you were raped,
yeah, you just have to have it. That shit's fucking nuts, man. To me, I think it's just like crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like Europe's like super progressive, but I guess in
some
ways,
places, man, for sure, it's not.
Yeah, it depends on the religion and the culture.
And like I have a lot of family in Poland, you know, and a lot of younger people too that I know. It's like I don't know. I just hope everyone stays safe and just like you know, love sending out to Poland, man. And I hope things change for the better.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Dude, in Italy, there's I only know this, but I know it's pretty racist in the soccer community. Yeah, they're super racist.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That shocked me when I found out. I was like,
yeah, I think Europe is a very like I think it's
like a hidden racist.
Yeah, it's kind of like a dream kind of place. Yeah, you know, it's like it looks pretty.
Looks pretty on the outside.
Buongiorno, you know what I mean? Like, look at my beautiful buildings and shit. But you know, there's some fucked up shit.
Some fucked up shit happening.
Definitely some fucked up shit.
Yeah. Okay.
We got our next one. I found this really funny, dude.
We just shit all over.
I found this really funny.
Okay.
So NYPD officer accused of blasting Trump 2020 on his intercom from his patrol car. He got suspended without pay. He got basically like fired. And I thought this was hilarious. I wish they had like a clip or something. They like found it up.
Fantastic.
But dude, the commissioner of the NYPD was like, which I found was really interesting. It's like they are apolitical, so they can't take a side. They can't say anything. They can't do anything. Yeah. And obviously, this guy fucking. That's kind of funny. Honestly, it's kind of funny.
It's kind of funny. Kind of crazy. Yeah.
But it's actually very funny too that they'll literally fire you without pay for screaming Trump 2020 and being
Which
political.
Technically freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Are they allowed to do that or no?
They're not.
They're not. Okay.
But I think with being a police officer, you can't. It's like a law. But it's funny how they can fire someone for that, but like for Breonna Taylor shit, they can't fire someone for killing someone.
Isn't that wild?
Do
they get suspended without pay? Those people, or were they still paid?
Hey, I think only one of them got charged or whatever, and or sentenced, but got out and got on bail or some shit for like $20,000. But the other two were just free, walking around.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Isn't that crazy?
It's weird, man. Like, I don't know, just lining up together.
Let's weigh some stuff.
The funny thing is, I don't know if you heard I forgot the third officer that actually shot Breonna Taylor. He started a GoFundMe.
Really?
For retirement. So he's allowed to retire.
I wonder how that's going.
Definitely not good, bro. I think definitely his life is fucked. And like, I try to think of like, all right, let me think of it being in his shoes. Obviously, he did a terrible thing.
Fucked.
His life is fucked.
100%.
Like, he gets death threats. Like, he can't work anymore.
Change his name.
He can't work. He can't do anything.
Move. 100%.
Yeah, you got to get the fuck out of there.
Definitely move.
And he doesn't have money. He has a full family, kids and everything. Imagine,
Off of a split-second bad decision, man.
Something to think about, man. Something to think about. Another thing I wanted to bring up was the Joe Rogan Spotify deal thing. We were talking about it, and he had what's it called? The Spotify employees that take care of like just some bullshit. Just the employees at Spotify were trying to like censor Joe for some of his podcasts, obviously for political things, but they had a whole deal with the heads of Spotify that there's no tampering with his podcast. They just want to have it on their platform, available. And Joe actually like fought it, and I think he did well and like fought the whole thing. But obviously there's some people inside that are just still trying to fight it.
Yeah.
And I just found it such a power move that he released this week. He released Kanye West, which is running for president.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, all right, but it's still it's a dope thing to like be able to do that.
Yeah.
But also just today he had Alex Jones and Tim Dillon on.
Yeah.
If you don't know Alex Jones, he's like fucking conspiracy,
huge,
fucking right wing, all this. I don't know, just like some crazy. He was banned off a lot of like new shit.
Yeah.
Infowars, all that shit.
He did a weird thing. About the Sandy Hook?
Yeah, that thing. Yeah, that was definitely his.
That was a rough.
His worst appearance. His worst thing.
Yeah.
But I think it's so cool that Joe can just be like, "Fuck you, I don't give a shit."
Well, he's doing what this is. Okay, I had this thought in the shower today. I was thinking about because I was listening to the podcast in the shower.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about this specific thing, the Spotify deal, and how these workers are trying to censor Joe because the political beliefs and stuff, right? And he said on the podcast this week, he was talking about censorship, and he was talking about Alex Jones specifically and why he kind of got blackballed because of what he said, and he got kicked off of shows, and he couldn't even run his own show anymore because of his opinion. And then I thought, what you Joe said, there's the amendment saying like you have the right to the freedom of speech.
Yeah.
When we make a podcast right now, we can say anything we want.
Yeah.
Now it's up to you. Like if I say something that you don't like, you can't tell me. You can tell me you don't like it, but it's still my point. If it's my point of view, it's my point of view, and I can say it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't maim me because of that. You can't shut me up. You can't silence me.
Yeah.
I have a right under the Constitution.
Yeah.
What you can do is you can say, well, I'll just not listen to your podcast anymore.
Yeah.
Now, if you do that, you're voting with your click.
Yep.
Right? So if enough people say, instead of clicking on Alex Jones or Joe Rogan,
if
the Spotify people are like, well, I'm just not going to listen to him anymore.
Yeah.
They're not getting my money. They're not getting my click for ads. They're not getting any of that.
Exactly.
That's how you do what you want to do.
Yeah, and that's all you can really do, man.
But that's as far as it goes.
You can tweet about it, man. Like
you can. This is what kind of what America is based on, is like you have the freedom of speech. We can hate what someone is saying or doing.
Yeah.
But we can't step in and say like, don't say it anymore. Because it's a law.
Yeah.
They're allowed to say what they want to say, even if it sucks.
Yeah.
That's a part of our democracy.
That's what it is, man.
But what we can do is we can say, well, we don't have to click on them.
Yep.
I don't have to turn on the headphones and listen. I listen because I'm curious.
Oh yeah.
I want to stoke the fire and be like, what did he say?
Yeah.
Or I read the Twitter article and then I'm like, I gotta hear it.
You ever listen to something though that you just don't like?
But your feet in their pocket.
Yeah.
You're giving them more.
Yeah.
If you don't like them, don't click them.
Yeah.
Stop clicking. That's my thing. I don't know. If they're that popular, there's a reason they're that popular. If it is, people are like, it's viral because it's so controversial.
Yeah.
You can't control how controversial a statement is.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't stop them from saying something controversial.
Nope.
If people want to tune in, they're going to tune in, man.
Yeah.
That's America.
Think and it's like,
I just don't agree.
do you want it or not? Do you want to be free or not? Do you want to be able to say it or not?
You can't say I want to be free in some aspects.
You can't just be like, hey, fuck
not
you.
in others, man.
Yeah.
It's so that's now I want to look at every aspect of like social everything and say, does this work everywhere? Because there's places where it's going to be rough, but that is democracy.
Yeah,
it is. It's what we were born into. Yep, it is the law, man.
And it's so stupid to, especially for like the specifically in Joe's situation, it's like getting mad for having people on like interviewing. Yeah, like I don't understand how, and like they probably didn't watch shit. Bro, but they probably see the name and they're like, "Oh no, we can't have that shit. We can't." Right. It's like he like clarifies with everything. He's like, "I just fucking interview people. I have people on that are interesting, and we just talk and we figure things out."
If it's really unnerving to you and if you want to stop him, let's say it's bothering you so much, start something that is a different point of view. Create
and we know you're not.
Well, create a new place where
we know you're not going to do anything.
Well, that's what
you're just going to complain.
If you're going to complain about it, that's just wasted negative energy. Create a place where you can have your opinion heard, and maybe that'll get clicks and views, and that'll help people feel less alone and feel more connected to your point of view, and you'll feel you have a purpose in that instead of like trying to burn down Joe's thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I just imagine like the Spotify exec that got Joe on is like, dude,
but I don't agree with everything he says either, man.
Yeah, I know.
When I click it because I'm like, I just want to hear what how this conversation went.
You got no one else in the world that's going to have Kanye West on and then Alex Jones on the next day.
It's insane.
You're not going to have it.
No, it doesn't exist.
You know?
It doesn't exist.
And I'm happy that he does that.
Me too.
You know, even if I don't like these people, like I'm happy.
You get a varied like point of view.
Yeah, man. Dude. And he's open to, I think it's great. He's just open to, you'll take anyone on.
Can I tell you something? Dax Shepard.
Yeah.
You heard Dax Shepard?
Oh, yeah.
He's got a huge podcast.
Oh, yeah. He's huge.
I was never really into Dax. I have friends that are huge into him. I'm into him in doses. I like some of his interviews. Yeah. Sometimes I felt like it was kind of like silly.
A crazy life too.
Crazy. No. He did a podcast a few weeks ago. He was a big time sober AA advocate. Like he had gone through his own problems with addiction. Yeah. And he got into a program. He got sober, and he was sober for like 14 years or something. Yeah. Long time. And he always like talked about it on the podcast, right? It would always come up like, I'm sober, but this happened, and I had whatever. And it registered to people, right? So he's known as this like sober celebrity. Yep. Right. And people connected to him because of that, and they listened to his podcast because of that. Now, he had a podcast a few weeks ago where the title was like 7 days or something like that. I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I heard he had relapsed.
Oh, really?
And he's sober for 7 days, and he's doing this podcast talking about the experience. And I was like, click. Yeah. I was so curious because I was like, it was like the shield came. It was like the spotlight and the facade of like who he is came off, and he was as vulnerable as I've ever heard him in my life. And there was no guest. Yeah. And I was like, I want to hear about this. And that just registered more to me. I don't know why. That registered more to me. And I was just like, and he spoke about what happened, how these past few weeks have built up into this cycle where he started lying to people again. He started taking things again. And
oh man.
He felt so shameful about it. And he was going through step by step what happened. Shit. And how he's 7 days sober now, and he has to look people in the face, and now he's talking to us on our headphones saying, you know, I'm not who I said I was, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, fuck, man.
And now I'm 7 days sober, and I'm dealing with these challenges.
Yeah.
Now I'm just like, that's, to me, it got me excited. It did something to me where I wanted to click more. And I was like, dude, I fuck with this guy heavy now.
Yeah, man. That's like, that takes a lot of fucking courage, man.
Dude,
That takes,
imagine.
and the honesty, man, the openness.
Now, this is my thing about redemption, homie. I want real quick. I'll be quick.
Yeah.
Is redemption? Does it still exist? Are we allowed to be redeemed? Because Dax Shepard is being redeemed right now, man.
Yeah.
He's going through his process of redemption because he lied. He lied to everybody. He lied about what he was going through. And you can say, I understand because he was an addict and you know, and he did things because he was scared.
Yep.
Like all of us are. And he felt like he needed this thing and he needed pills and he was in pain and
You're scared of probably hurting everyone.
And he reverted. Yeah. He felt alone and he felt he had to lie. He felt he had to cheat. He had to do all these things.
Yeah.
But he's being redeemed.
Oh yeah.
I accept that apology.
For
and
sure,
I don't even know this dude.
Me either.
You know, but I accept that apology for sure, man.
You can respect that, man.
I just think I think because now we're in cancel culture mode.
Yeah.
Where there's not much redemption.
You know what? Have people been getting canceled lately? Because I haven't heard anything.
I haven't heard much.
Right?
I haven't heard much.
I think we maybe did something.
You think we're through it?
I think we did it.
You think we're out of the woods?
I think we maybe did something.
You were here
because after what we said, I think someone heard it.
Leave a comment down below if you think me and Mike changed cancel culture for the better.
Yeah.
If it's a hate comment, don't leave it. Because I'll find your ass.
Honestly, bro, I'm not gonna say it.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not gonna say it.
You can leave whatever comment you want. It's a free country. But yeah, think about it.
Let's think about it. Hey, we're bringing it back to Jersey.
Oh, I heard
back
about
in
this.
Montclair, bro.
I heard about this.
You know Cuban Pete's?
Hey, I was a big fan of Cuban Pete's.
I loved Cuban Pete's, bro.
I was really big on the Platanos, the Maduros.
Dude. This was kind of fucked, but
yeah.
But you know what?
Hey, 10 times, dude, you violate the laws? 10 times, man?
This guy, I remember he was vocal too.
Was he?
He was yelling. He's like, this is bullshit. All makes no sense. Like I remember reading articles throughout the couple months, and he was just so angry. Bro.
Why was he upset? Because he would still cram people to fuck in. And be
yeah,
of course.
Yeah,
homie, you gotta change.
Yeah. Well, he didn't want to change.
But what, dude? What's it? 3 strikes, you're out. 10 strikes, we close your restaurant.
Obviously, here it's 10.
Yeah. 10 strikes, you don't have a business no more.
But yeah, I mean, man,
and Cuban Pete's was the shit. Montclair is still my favorite town in New Jersey.
Dude, I love Montclair. Here, I got another one. Did you hear about this thing with Ice Cube?
No.
So this is gonna be.
Is this the hat thing?
No.
He was wearing the hat and it got.
No.
Okay.
No. Oh, that shit was stupid.
So stupid.
That was so dumb.
Okay.
So I wanted to do because we got the new segment, Cool Guy or Chick of the Week.
Okay.
And normally it's as a joke, but I just want to do actual cool guy to Ice Cube because
shout out Ice Cube. I
think it's cool what he's doing.
Did I tell you I saw Ice Cube?
You did?
For literally first person I noticed in LA when I landed in the airport.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Me and Adam Louder get off the airport. Girls in the bathroom. We start walking down the hallway. Ice Cube is literally passing between me and Adam like this. Ice Cube. Today was a good day. That motherfucker, the king of LA.
Really?
Passed fucking between me and Adam like the Ice Cube. I was like, dude, we're in fucking LA. It was the beginning of our trip. I swear to God.
Did he look exactly like this?
He had no beard.
Oh.
He had a do-rag and a fitted.
Damn. That's crazy.
And he had 3 big ass motherfuckers behind.
Really?
Big bodyguards.
That's crazy. In LA, dude?
Just cruising through
sick.
LAX.
That's fucking sick.
It was the first thing I seen. I was like, dude, we just saw a cube. Adam was like, was that? And I was like, dude, that was Cube. He couldn't even breathe. We were
can imagine
we were
Adam,
shaking at each other.
Yeah. This is LA.
It's Cube. It's Compton.
It's fucking hilarious.
Oh my God.
Insane.
Cube.
So basically Ice Cube, there's this big controversy right now of him. I think it's brilliant what he's doing because he is basically doing what he has a plan. I fucking am forgetting the name now, but he basically made a plan for African Americans in America to have some sort of because right now with both sides, Democrat and Republican, the whole African American figuring out the opportunity gap and the wealth gap is huge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he it was up to him. He said, I don't care who the fuck it is. I just want to make something, a plan. He has a plan to like help people, give money, and figure it out and start changing things.
Hell yeah.
He doesn't care if he has to go to a Democrat, to a Republican. He's like, I'm not agreeing with any of these people.
Hell yeah.
I just want to be able to do this.
Fuck yeah.
And that's all I'm subscribing to.
Oh, I love that.
So
I really love that.
And another thing is like, it's so like, I don't know, this in my brain watching this, I was like, dude, CNN is so trash, bro. It's just like, this guy isn't an absolute, like the way they like try to like morph these things,
dude.
And they probably called Ice Cube. We're like, oh, can we do an interview about like your planet thing you want to do? And they're probably so nice. And then like right before the interview, they play a clip that's just like the worst thing in the world.
I don't,
it's like a whole Trump like terrible thing.
I've noticed it more and more. I watch Fox and I watch CNN like back and forth, and I'm like, you motherfuckers, you can't ride the line at all. You guys are fucking trying to. And
I love what Ice Cube says, because he's like I don't care. Like I'm not for them. I'm for him. I'm doing what I want to do.
I want to hear it.
Yeah.
I want to hear it. Oh.
Is Ice Cube. If you know anything about him, and you probably do, you know he started his career rapping in defiance about police presence and the realities of inner city life.
Yep.
And he got political with his songs as well recently during the Trump administration, most recently in 2018. Here's a taste.
Arrest the president. You got the evidence. That is Russian intelligence.
Don't copy
now
it,
we see a shift. Now he wants to work with President Trump.
So what you're doing is you're trying to make the viewers think that Ice Cube. You're trying to make the viewer think that Ice Cube isn't a reliable person anymore, right? He's a flip-flopper. That's what you're trying to do, Chris Cuomo. Here we go.
Trump. Here's what the president had to say most recently about Black Lives
Matter. Hey, not one, but two terrible things to put before the interview.
Black Lives Matter. I said, that's such a terrible term.
I remember this.
Because it's such a racist term.
I was on the
It's a term that sows division between blacks and whites and everybody else. And it's a very bad term for blacks. But they were very angry. It's a Marxist organization.
So they got the clip.
With all that going on,
yeah, let me give you two big clips.
Speak about there being no systemic inequality.
And I love it.
Shock.
I love it. He doesn't even say anything about it.
Got some heat for deciding to work with the Trump administration. He wants to deal with it. I want to understand
Don't fuck with Cube, man.
So should you. So here is Ice Cube on Prime Time. Thank you for taking the opportunity, brother. I appreciate it.
Brother.
Whoa.
Thanks for having me. Chris,
hey, if it was a white guy.
Lead-ins are a little misleading.
How so?
Well, the Platinum Plan is not my plan.
Boom.
I came up with the Contract with Black America.
Boom.
And I didn't run to go work with any campaign. Both campaigns contacted me. Both campaigns wanted to talk to me about the Contract with Black America. One campaign said, we love what you have, but let's really dig into it after the election. And one campaign said, we love what you have. Do you mind talking to us about it? And that's what I did. So I didn't run to nobody. And so that was real misleading to me.
Well, I didn't say you ran to anybody. I said that you had taken a pivot.
Well, you said I ran over to the Trump team.
You did say that.
And you're lying.
And you're a liar.
You're lying.
And now you're backtracking because Cube's in
and
your
you
face.
got an ugly friend.
Instead of the Biden team. That's just not true.
Well, but you are working with the Trump team instead of the Biden team, and people are giving you heat for it.
Whoa, you said Deem. You said Deem.
We said Deem because you're nervous. And also, you just said it again that he ran to the Trump. So you said, I didn't say that. Now you're saying, I did say I ran to the Trump team instead of the Biden team. But he just explained the Biden team said after the election, and the Trump team said, can you come talk to us now? So what are you doing, Chris Cuomo? You trying to start a fight or what? Because you're going to go get fucking slapped by Ice Cube, dude.
What do you say to them?
Well, I'm willing to work with both teams, but I'm just working with whoever is willing to work with me. So the Trump campaign came to me and asked me to explain to them some of the Contract with Black America. That's what I did. I'm not playing no more of these games, these political games. We're not part of a team. We have very broad problems, especially the wealth gap in this country when it comes to Black Americans. I'm going to whoever's in power, and I'm going to speak to them about our problems specifically. I'm not going there talking about minorities. I'm not going there talking about people of color or diversity or none of that stuff. I'm going there for Black Americans, the ones who are the descendants of slaves. And that's what I'm going to talk to anybody who's in power with that. So if anybody got a problem with that, it seems like a personal problem.
Well, here's the problem, and it is very personal, as you know, for a lot of people of color. Because they'll say, well, why would you pick Trump when he...
Holy shit!
He just said, I'm not going for people of color, so you're not. So you're not listening, first of all. Second of all, I don't know what you're even getting
It
at.
just bothers me.
He's so nervous.
Because if it was the other way around, if Biden was in office, he went to Biden, Fox News would be doing the same thing, attacking him. He's saying 3 times now. He's cleared it 3 times.
No, you could tell they're just, dude. That's why they played 2 clips about.
Oh my god!
It's about Trump shit, anti-Trump. It's like, dude. It's like he's just trying to get it done.
All he wants to do is help. He just said Black Americans who
I respect it,
descended from slaves. That's all I want to do.
And I know a lot of people are like, but it's Trump. Hey man, you can't fucking knock this guy for just one. And dude, the Trump administration said they'd give like 500 million or 500 billion for the plan. Hey dude, if you're gonna go against him for this, man,
you're out of your mind.
I don't care. I don't care what you have to say. I really don't.
There's no such thing as systemic inequality.
I'm not picking nobody. He's the president.
But why do you think he'd want to do something for the community when he says there's no such thing as systemic inequality?
I don't know what he want to do. I just know what the man said. I know what he said to the country. I've never met Donald Trump. So I don't know what he's going to do. I just know what he said he was going to do. So both of them have a plan. Both of them say they're going to do something. And who knows what's really going to happen after November 3rd. Nobody knows from each side. We're all hoping that candidates keep their campaign promises. So that's just it.
So let's look at it this way.
Boom.
Fuck.
Yeah, man. It's like
he's the cool guy of the week.
I'm sorry, man. You can't knock him for just fucking wanting to do something. He doesn't care about this shit.
He's removed
just fucking let him
politics
go.
from the whole thing.
Yeah, I respect it, man.
It's effective.
I fucking respect it.
I respect it too. Cool guy. Cool guy of the week.
Big cool guy. Dude, did you see this?
Dude, okay. I saw an ad and I didn't watch it, but I said to myself, did Trump really make an ad about Biden and how not to get a zombie in the unelected?
All right, we're just gonna watch it first.
Dude, this is
Here's
real.
how you can spot a zombie. Look for someone who has a corpse-like appearance, exhibits aggressive behavior, craves human flesh, and utters incoherent moans and groans.
I don't know.
With your help, we can prevent the zombie uprising.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
It's just unbelievable.
Dude, all right. It's funny.
Dude,
it's fucking hilarious, bro.
It's very funny, but like
hilarious.
I can't
believe
bro,
it,
he's
man.
an entertainer. He's a straight up entertainer.
Man.
He's making like shitty VHS commercial looking zombie commercials.
It's so fucking funny though.
Ripping Biden, calling him a zombie.
I can't believe this is what we're like watching.
Dude, it is funny how to keep a zombie out of the office. The craving flesh thing when he's kissing the little girl. That's crazy.
Dude, like...
Do you know we live in a world where this is like a commercial now?
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
I saw that. I was like, there's no way that's...
I know. I'm like, I can't fucking believe it, man. It's fucking crazy.
Like a week out? Like, that's crazy. I'm in shock, dude. I'm in shock because I live in a world where there's zombie commercials against...
Yeah. For Halloween.
Isn't that fucking
like,
nuts?
Fuck?
They use the VHS and then it's him at the end. I approve this
infomercial.
message, dude.
Yeah. Dude,
whoa!
I don't know, man.
We live in.
There's certainly no one like him.
Unbelievable.
Where we at?
What we got? What's going on?
I got a.
Oh shit!
All right, so I don't know why this came up on my Instagram.
Okay,
this is the end of the show.
Does The Rock have no eyebrows?
This isn't. I guess he doesn't,
dude. He doesn't.
He really doesn't, huh?
For real.
Unless they're hidden in his fucking eyebrow crease. They're just inside there.
They're tucked in.
You can put them out,
man.
Dude, imagine him with huge eyebrows.
Dude, like mine. Just fucking.
He look crazy.
Look nuts.
All right. All I want to say is, man, this came up and it's just so like Why is this so serious, man?
Well, oftentimes things get intense here in the Iron Paradise, but
Let's give me McConaughey
we ain't
vibes.
playing tiddlywinks and we ain't reciting nursery rhymes.
Bang.
All right, you get lumped up.
Tiddlywinks and nursery rhymes is a McConaughey.
Yeah,
He had to have said that before.
He definitely says
Every
that.
once in a while, and things happen.
Oh!
That's good. That's real good. Back to work.
Oh, and the laugh at the end, dude.
This is full McConaughey. Like, I think there's a format.
Come on.
I think there's like a book for celebrities.
Stop it. Look at how many fucking look how many views.
25 million, dude. He probably made at least $10,000.
I'm telling you, bro. When 100%, when you get to that level, when you get to that level of celebrity, you do weird ass shit like that. You feel the need to be like, you know what? Perfect time for a video for my Instagram. I'm gonna post this. I'm gonna lick my blood, eat it, and then I'm gonna laugh my ass off camera
and say, "Oh, that's good." That's such a McConaughey fucking thing, dude.
And I love McConaughey, and I just got
I
I'm
fucking
my
love
Donald Trump impression, and he's the greatest, believe me. And I just wanted to say I just got his book.
You got it?
I got it. I got the Audible, so I'm listening.
Yo, you gotta bring that in,
bro. I'm listening to it. I have the Audible.
You gotta bring it in.
Jim got the book. I got the
Audible.
the
bro,
audio book.
We have
Dude,
to.
but McConaughey.
We have to read
McConaughey
quotes.
does the voice, the whole
No
narration.
way.
It's the greatest.
We have to play it, bro.
It's
we have to play it.
Greatest shit ever. It's a memoir. It's the shit. He's not doing what I did with the poem.
Yeah.
He like throws poems in there, but it's a memoir of his
Dude,
life.
this fucking podcast I watched did it. They literally read quotes from it. I'm like, dude,
It's
that's
amazing.
what I wanted to do.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm gonna buy it too. I'll get it too.
Dude.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Some of that stuff is so funny.
He's a shit. But this is the kind of thing you do at a certain level. You're like,
this is it.
can you imagine? Like, I just
I want to watch it again.
All right, look. Oftentimes things get intense.
Sometimes, but often, dude. Sometimes.
So you're saying the same thing twice.
Oftentimes.
Well, what are you doing there?
in
Because you said the same thing
Paradise,
twice.
but we ain't playing tiddlywinks and we ain't reciting nursery rhymes.
That's, oh my
All right,
God.
you get lumped up every once in a while, and things happen.
You skimmed your face with a weight. It happens, and then you eat the blood.
That's good.
Corona.
That's real good. Back to work.
Boob. One guy I would switch my body with would be The Rock. Actually, I don't know if I'd be that ripped.
Rock is too ripped.
I don't know if I could be that ripped.
Rock's
No eyebrows.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I don't know about that either. but I don't know. Man. Just there's really no need, dude. My thing is there's no need. There's no need to show us that.
Yeah.
But he's proving like
You want to film McConaughey?
he wants us to see. I think the intent. My favorite thing is to say what's the intent behind the video, or what's the intent behind what a person does. I think that's what makes it funny.
Like what was he thinking there?
Because I think the intent is because you're pulling out your phone, you're saying, okay, I'm bleeding. What do you think, Mike? Perfect opportunity to like do some crazy shit.
I got
show people I'm still like tough as fuck.
It's not that, or it's like I'm gonna teach these kids a lesson.
Yeah, no one's. I'm still the boss.
We're still fucking pushing.
Yeah. What if I licked my blood in it? Wouldn't that send it crazy? Like I'm a wild motherfucker.
He had it dripping. He's like, oh.
He didn't clean it.
Gotta do it.
He didn't put nothing on it.
Gotta do it.
Let me get it. No, don't touch it. Don't touch it. I gotta get this Instagram video and quick. My 25 million views. I would love to see the comments on that, man.
He just has a 10 fucking.
All right, last thing.
Last thing
is the shout out Ariel.
Yeah.
We got a music video.
Ariel wanted to watch this.
Okay.
Some Joyner Lucas snitch. I don't know if we can play the full thing, but.
How long is it? 4 minutes?
4 minutes.
We get through it.
Yeah.
Last thing.
I don't want to get copyright.
Am I boring you? I'm Detective Haggerty.
That's my favorite line a detective ever said. Am I boring you? I'm detective. It's always an Irish dude. Lafferty. Sick tat on your hand. That's sick.
Dude, some skeleton.
I would do that.
Bro.
Did he say my? Did he just say my man? Here we go.
My man.
My man.
Look at this lovely cast of characters.
Oh, this guy's got a bad accent. Bad accent. He ain't from New York or Massachusetts.
Let me tell you something right now. These guys are in the next room over. And you know what they're doing? They're fucking singing.
Look at you. I see you sweating. Feels like the wall's closing in on you, don't it? You feel that pressure.
It's intense.
Just drop it
He's
down,
wiping his
right
face
here.
a lot. It's a lot.
We can do this.
I love Joyner
The
Lucas.
easy way or we can do it the hard way.
Oh,
But
you know
I
he's
need
about to
some
tear shit up.
information, and I need it right fucking now.
A little too intense. Oh. The whole thing's gonna be about snitching him now.
What's up, Tekashi?
What's up, Tekashi?
This your motherfucking conscience, nigga, don't even do it. Don't start acting like a bitch, cause you forgot where you going. You made choices that done put you here, and now you just ruined. And I don't care about why you did it or who got you influenced. Nah, don't listen to that nigga, that ain't good advice. If you cooperate, then it's your chance to save your life. Just tell them what they wanna know, and you won't pay the price. Someone call it snitching, but for me, I call it make it right. Man, fuck that make it right shit, you gotta sit to your bid. You should've thought about this shit before you did what you did. Give a fuck.
I love when he fucking does. He always does like the different angles, you know?
You gon' get what you give. Who gives a fuck about the codes? No one follow codes. We both know that jail ain't the place you wanna go. Somebody fucking on your bitch, you tryna call a phone. If I was you, I tell them boys everything they wanna know.
Oh, God. Oh, shit. Okay.
Let's think about this. Let's embrace it. Let's make an illustration. Let's say you switch up with it and bitch up in and make a statement. Now niggas in jail, that nigga ain't tell ain't had no stitch temptations. Now you might be free, but you might get killed for giving up information. And if you don't get killed, then that's a rap. Everybody gonna know you as a rat. Won't get no respect for the rest of your life. Nobody won't know you after that. You might get run, but you never could hide. How long you hoping that'll last? For they catch you slipping and give you something that you know you had to have. Fuck that, let's say you keep your mouth shut and take the blame for it. Now you need money on your books, ain't no one paying for it. No visitations or no letters you been waiting for. That pussy you been craving for it. You may not get laid no more. Niggas that you call your brothers will be ghosts. The only one who got you is your mother if you're close. A bunch of niggas screaming free you and making posts. No one show up to your trial, niggas pray that you can smoke. Man, please tell me you ain't about to take the sucker's advice. Your kids will grow up knowing that you just a sucker for life. Lacking morals and integrity, it come with a price. And if you folding, you should know that we ain't nothing alike. And if you leaving here tonight, you better cop a burner. Don't fuck around and be somebody, ain't nobody hurt her. Now here's your choice, be a man or be somebody murdered. It's either you can take the stand or you be Bobby Schmurder.
Oh my, dude, no.
Damn.
No.
Damn, bro.
Oh my God, he said, take the stand or you be Bobby Schmurda. Oh my God.
He's Schmurda.
Yo, Joyner's top 10.
Yeah, no, Joyner's sick.
It's me. Vic,
He's snitching.
And C-Dot.
Fuck.
You know what I mean? The operation was really Vic's plan. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
He was the top dog. You know, Rico sort of ran with whatever Vic was doing, you know what I mean? I was involved in it, but
all
I
those
really
boys
wasn't-
fucking...
I really was just, you know, was told what to do. Like, I wasn't, you know what I mean? These guys was either do what they say or that was me.
What's up now, nigga?
I want to see my lawyer.
Oh.
Damn, bro.
Yo.
That's nuts.
That's fire. Oh my God.
Dude, I can't believe you didn't take any Tekashi shots, though.
No. Damn.
Nothing. That shit's crazy.
That was
I love
amazing.
Joyner for he always just like, he actually like thinks of a song, like a plot, you know?
He's just
a whole thing.
storyteller in his
And
music.
takes all the fucking angles.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Damn, bro. Thanks, Ariel, for fucking sending that
Yeah,
shit.
shout out. Can I show you one more before we go?
Yeah.
One more Joyner. Joyner's the king of. This is now the Joyner podcast. Joyner's the king of.
We're at the end. We're fine.
Joyner's
We're
a friend of the pod.
We're all just chilling here.
We're just chilling. This is a bonus thing for you
Yeah.
guys before we go. I know
You guys
you
can
don't wanna
tune out, you know, it's fine.
go. He does covers. He takes samples of popular songs and he goes off on them better than the person who made the song all the time.
Yeah.
He did Jack Harlow. What's poppin'?
Oh, really?
Dude.
It's crazy? Oh, God.
He's a monster. He's a monster.
Oh, shit.
What's Gucci? Boston bitch, she bougie. Yeah, you goofy. Told niggas you don't like me, show me. And if you don't wanna fight me, sue me. Guarantee niggas won't like the new me. This feel like a Spike Lee movie. Room full of hoes and I might get choosy. Please excuse me. All of my moves are carefully planned. Don't play with me, I'm a family man. I put your bitch on my family plan. My mansion looking like fantasy land. I bought a beach with some Canada sand. All of my moves are carefully planned. I'm too tough to head like Nigerian scams. Now hand me the bands. You in the crib and I'm here with the fans. My bitch got titties like Pamela Ann, and she wanna fuck in the janitor's van. I'm about to turn to a psycho. You about to see my true colors like Michael. I'm about to pick niggas up with a rifle. I never lit niggas up, but I might though. I'm a cool nigga, but I can get spiteful. I'm about to fuck this shit up like a typo. You do not know me, no, we ain't related, and we ain't got mutual friends that I might know. I don't wanna be acquainted regardless. Every bitch I ever been with told me I'm heartless. I don't trust a single motherfucker from cars.
How does he go so fast?
They want me up in the car. Way before I started winning, had a couple of losses. Had to make a living on my mother's apartment. Was it too much opportunity to come up in Boston? I was fucking exhausted. I was done with the talking. I was breaking out jobs. I mean stuck in the office. All God, I was outside running and walking non-stop on a dark block, ducking and dodging. All cops said they all stop bucking and sparking. All Glocks till my heart stops working at 10 breaths. I bench press any fuck nigga relentless. I've been dead. I ain't put you niggas to bed yet. The bed wet. This a wet dream of wet sex with rednecks. Why am I not allowed to fail to feel free? I learned from God, whatever will just will be. I bet you probably want to kill me. The cops who killed Breonna Taylor still free. And George Floyd will probably kill to still breathe. How many black lives did it kill to kill me? I protest, but we still feel no real peace. I hear no real leads. I still don't feel free. And man, I hate fucked up rules. Got a fucked up head with some fucked up screws. Bitch, please don't put me in a fucked up mood. Got twin nines and we play duck goose. Better jump up, move for a bump rush.
What? You suck the goose.
Fucked up mood. I don't even trust me. Why the fuck trust you? 3 deep in your crib like a drug bust. 1 + 2, nigga. I'm with the fam. Bitch, you a pig. I don't fuck with no hair. All y'all been sleeping, I'm tucking you in. I built the label that up the events. Please don't compare me to none of these scrams. I'm building my brand. You stuck in the ground. I took advantage and stuck to the plan. Fuck is you saying? Yeah, what's Gucci? Boston bitch, she bougie.
Come on,
No.
come on,
You
come on.
goofy. Told me
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Fuck.
That's the podcast. Thank you,
Come
Jordan.
on.
Get out of here.
That's it, bro.
What's Gucci?
That's it. What's Gucci? You'll hear a podcast. We move it. I'm not gonna do it. www.podcast.com. We can out of 40M. Spotify, Apple Podcast, YouTube with that video.
Yo, book recommendation. Quick.
Boom. Every person in New York.
Yeah,
Picked
thank
it
you,
up
Mikey,
a long time ago.
Let me borrow.
From the Strand bookstore, actually. Boom.
Yo, save the Strand.
Save the Strand. Guys, I love you. Thank you so much for watching. If you're listening, if you're still here right now, that was a soft kiss on your forehead.
Yeah, that's sweet.
My name's Mike, and I'm signing out.
My name's Dave, and I love you.